Hey, I'm the 13th Wolfman. You know what? I picked up a few things. And when I say few, I mean two. I got some stuff coming in the mail, so that'll be a whole nother pickup thing. Figured I'd share with you what I did get. It's a couple of TV shows that I'm into, but I'm kind of behind on watching. So the first one is Warehouse 13, Season 3. Now, I know that on Sci-Fi they just finished, or actually next week, they're finishing up Season 4. And it's going to get one more season, Season 5, but it's only going to be 6 episodes long. They're going to tie up all the storylines. I guess the show's been canceled, which kind of sucks. It was actually an interesting show. If you don't watch the show, the of the 4 characters on here, you got Artie, the curly-haired guy with the dark glasses on, Pete Latimer, Micah Bering are the guy and the girl up front, and then Claudia. Can't think of her last name, but Claudia, who is she's basically the tech geek. Pete and Micah work for Warehouse 13, and what Warehouse 13 is, for the people that don't watch the show, is it's a giant warehouse in the middle of South Dakota that they keep artifacts in. It's kind of like if you take Indiana Jones, like the Lost Ark of the Covenant. We saw what happened at the end of the movie, of that movie, when they opened up the Ark. Well, it's stuff like that. It's just artifacts. There was an episode that had Edgar Allan Poe's pen, and Collodi, the guy that wrote Pinocchio. He had a bracelet which gave you control over your own body, but it also planted a little dark seed in your soul. There's always a downside to like every artifact. There's a mirror that belonged to the person that wrote Alice in Wonderland, where you could see, where you could walk through. It's the Looking Glass. There's just a bunch of really cool artifacts, and it's kind of fun to watch and see what they have to deal with. Lloyd writes pickup sticks. But yeah, so this is like the 13th season. Each season's only like 12 or 13 episodes long. The special features on here are deleted scenes, a gag reel, episode commentaries with cast and crew, which I'm always looking forward to. They have a thing where they talked about the guest stars of the season. Of Monsters of Men, a 10-part web series. And then you get a holiday bonus episode. They get a lot of very cool people to guest star on here. One episode had Jerry Ryan from Star Trek Voyager. Another one had Renee Aubanjah. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce his name, but he played Odo on DS9. Kate Mulgrew, who played Captain Janeway on Star Trek Voyager. Yeah, a lot of Star Trek stuff, but you also get people like Anthony Michael Hall. Yeah. From The Dead Zone and The Breakfast Club and Michael Anthony. And a lot of others, So that was the first thing that I picked up. Second thing was, also behind on watching, Burn Notice Season 5 with Jeffrey Donovan, Gabrielle Anwar, Bruce Campbell, Sharon Glass. Now, I started watching the show because of well, the main reason was because I was a huge fan of the Pretender, the TV show from '96 to 2000 with Michael T. Weiss. Jeffrey Donovan played Michael T. Weiss's brother Kyle. So when I saw that the show was coming on, I was like, oh my god, that's the guy from The Pretender. And, of course, then I saw Gabrielle Anwar was in it. I'm like, oh my god, that's Gabrielle Anwar from Invasion, the sequel to the 1978 Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's Invasion, or no, it's Body Snatchers, The Invasion Continues, is what it's called. Of course, Sharon Glass we get from Cagney and Lacey. Bruce Campbell. I don't even have to tell you guys who Bruce Campbell is. I mean, he is a major plus on the show. So this is season 5. I haven't watched any of it. I don't really know the storyline for this season. But Michael T. Weiss. Jeffrey Donovan plays Michael Weston. He used to be an operative for the CIA, and one day he got a burn notice, meaning that they dropped him off in any town that they wanted to. You know, he's blacklisted. He can't fly out if he doesn't have permission from the government. He's doesn't have much, any credit. So any kind of money he makes, he's got to make it under the table. And basically his entire thing is he's been trying to figure out who burned him, who made his life so miserable. He's stuck in Miami, which is the town he grew up in. And his mom is played by Sharon Glass. Bruce Campbell plays an ex-FBI operative, Navy SEAL that's a good friend of his. And Gabrielle Anwar plays Fiona Glenann, his girlfriend, who's crazy about explosives. It's a good show. I really like it. I think right now they're in their 7th season. So like I said, I'm behind on watching these things. And that's my pickups. Warehouse 13, Burn Notice. I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.